2K? I don't think so. You get all the news right here on 2K TV. So, in our weekly updates, what would you like to see more of?
Is it recent 2K Compete event winners, the latest clothing drops, My Player Nation updates, or newest My Team releases?
Oh, those My Team fans, they have to have all of it.
You know what I like, though? I like the latest clothing drops. Got my Rue clothing.
I do, too. I still have my Halloween clothes on. I like Halloween. Don't judge me. Don't judge me.
You're dressed up as a Halloween character right now.
I'm wearing my NASA suit. I guess I do like it.
What are you two?
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, Aaron Gordon is progressing as a shooter. He said, what I've done is connected my three, my pull-up, and my free throw. They're all the same shot now. I'm going to keep trusting my skill, and eventually it'll all come together. With my motor, I feel like whatever I'm doing out there, I can just keep going and going. Kevin?
Tremendous athleticism. Thanks, D.A. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for Fournier.
And a promising trend this month is the rise in his effective field goal percentage. He's showing a lot of smarts. Shot selection has been tremendous, and it's helped his numbers a ton.
A look at the Magic starting group. They've got Fultz, Aaron Gordon out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Evan Fournier, and it's Birch in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Hornets, Washington and Zeller are in the middle. Then it's Bridges. Then there's Terry Rozier, and it's Graham in at the 2-guard spot. What great athleticism with both these teams. I mean, every move is so graceful, so skilled. I mean, majestic.
It is, Kevin. There's
Charlotte
explosiveness. There's this speed that is absolutely incredible to watch. Every possession up and down the floor could have the potential highlight reel.
And it's blocked by Gordon. Outside Fournier. He dishes it to Gordon. Shoots over Graham, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, the rise and fire from Aaron Gordon in the mid-range, it's almost unguardable at this point.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Now here's Zeller. He points his last outing. Rozier for 3. Birch grabs the board. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Count it.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Rozier kicks to Bridges. Pass to Graham. Here's Rozier. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And you can bet they weren't expecting that kind of a flashy move out of him, but that spin worked to perfection.
Pass to Fournier. Knocked away. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. There's Rozier, and it's blocked by Gordon.
How about the timing of Aaron Gordon? This guy has got the ability to rise up and send it back.
Here's Fournier, coming off a solid outing against Miami. 6 to shoot. Birch the pass to Fultz. From deep. The Hornets pull it in. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, Greg, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Here's Fournier. Miles Bridges picking up that last basket. Outside Fournier. Inside, here's Gordon, and the layup's good off the glass.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
Passes it to Washington. Rozier looking around. The teardrop falls in.
Rozier with the shot.
Rozier's got his second basket of the night.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Pass to Birch. Orlando moving the ball around. Fultz with the ball. He's coming off a 16-point game against Miami. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And with this break, why don't we check out the hottest shooting point guards over the last month. Second is Markelle Fultz.
Some remarkable shooters in that group. I mean, you know that when you're seeing those types of numbers at the point guard position, you're talking about some very intelligent and patient players.
You know, that intelligence is really their hallmark. Always taking the smart shot, never forcing it when it's not there. You know, that's how they're able to keep their percentages so high. That and the fact that they can flat out shoot it.
The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Rozier for three. You can't get that one to fall. And Orlando the other way now. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Well, you saw how dialed up they were from distance. The defense just couldn't get out to everyone.
And that explains their three-point percentage, Greg. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
And so it's Charlotte with it. The Magic getting the bucket.
Boy, guys, when you consider Orlando and 6 straight years in the lottery, the talent they had accumulated, their last draft obviously breaking the streak.
Now here's Fultz. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Isaac. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Fournier for three. The Hornets pull it in. And Doris, some of those Magic lottery players were ultimately traded in their rookie deal.
Oh, think about it, Kevin. Oladipo, Payton, and Hazonia all gone. How do they view the Ibaka trade ultimately? What we know unequivocally, guys, is Orlando is willing to shuffle the deck until they get the cards they want.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Isaac, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
And so Graham will bring it up for the Hornets. 4-point game. Here's Rozier, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Doris, there are these players whose wingspans exceed their height by 6 inches or more. They're called +6s, kind of a new term. Talk about that with the scouts. Look into those numbers.
Well, one of the things you like to have in a defensive player is length and versatility along with that length. So guys who maybe their size lists them at one thing, but that length enables them to guard a little bit differently. Guys like Kawhi Leonard, Draymond Green, Montrezl Harrell, all of those guys might be listed a certain size, Kevin, but boy, their length is problematic and makes them such exceptional defensive players.
Jab step, got him.
Handle life all black like a Batman. Dribble too much, ooh, who is that, man? Put your name and your ankles on a...
And some changes here for the Hornets. Marvin Williams is checked in for Washington. Batum comes in for Bridges, and Monks subbed in for Rozier. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Kem Birch. Aminu comes in for Isaac. Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz.
And quietly, DJ Augustine has become one of the game's better three-point shooters. This is an established player who finds ways to continue to be productive, guys.
Two shots. Max on the first.
And the first one at the line is good.
Boy, DJ Augustine, the number 9 pick in 2008, he has certainly been well-traveled in his career.
Both free throws good from Augustine. And despite the journeyman career, Augustine is playing his best ball now.
Well, it's reflected in his shooting percentages, Kevin. Over the last few seasons, he has really taken off in terms of his efficiency. This is probably one of the most underrated shooters in the NBA.
They get it again. Zeller. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
Greg, you have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Now here is Augustine. 8 points his last outing. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Graham. Pass to Monk from the arc. Traps in the tray.
And Monk has proven that he is a terrific scorer from the perimeter. When he's in rhythm, he has no problem letting it fly.
Augustine with it. Graham defending. Augustine, no luck. And here is Graham. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And they were just struggling to stop him. They sent him to the line over and over, and the free throws were a big part of the game.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket. Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Here's Graham. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Got a hand on it, and they'll keep possession. Batum wide open. He fires. No good on the three. Orlando's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And the jam by Ross.
My goodness, the vertical of Terrence Ross is special.
Hornets trail by 3. Graham, the pass to Monk. Dishes to Zeller. Now Graham. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Magic have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Passes to Ross. Over Monk. And Orlando again with the bucket.
You can see Terrence Ross call for the pick and roll, Kevin, and he makes it work. That's good leadership from him at the offensive end.
Here's Graham, headed by Augustine. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Nice work to get it inside
At the line
and
for your
draw
Hornets,
contact.
shooting 2. Shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes. Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Gordon. Good on both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Magic. And there's the pass to Ross. From outside the arc, Zeller grabs the board. Charlotte's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Here's Williams, banked in off the glass. And the Hornets lead by 2.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Ross. Bamba with it. And Aminu kicks to Carter Williams. Ross against the 2. No good from Ross. The Hornets shooting 40% here in the early stages. Monk, the pass to Graham. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
What a terrific pass. Look the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now here is Augustine. Graham defending. Augustine looking around. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul called on the Charlotte Hornets.
To me, when he's at his best, DJ Augustine is the aggressor. Really good job dictating the contact there.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Augustine. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Hornets lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going.
Devontae.
So on the floor for Orlando.
That's his.
They've got Carter Williams. Bamba is out there with Aminu. Then there's DJ Augustine. And it's a 1-2 in at the 3, the small forward. To the inside. And good.
2 points.
Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
Well, DJ Augustine has been around this league a long time. He does not miss open teammates.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, for Nick Vucevic, there were some great firsts last season. His son Philip was born in December. And then Dad made his first All-Star appearance. Nick is from a basketball family. He said, "I'll enjoy telling my son the stories, like my dad did with me. We'll see if he likes the game of basketball."
2 points.
I think he will.
Mike
Kevin?
Carter.
Well, DA, it's certainly in his genes. Thanks for that report. Charlotte trailing. Here's Grant. Poked away, and Charlotte turns it over again. And getting very close to seeing our final list of contestants for the dunk contest. And you know everybody in the discussion right now really wants to compete.
I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, if you got the hops and the repertoire, you want to show what you can do.
You take a look at Bridges, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And we're getting closer and closer to having our contestants determined. So be sure to stay tuned as we'll be bringing you updates very, very soon.
And partner, if we had the contest today, I'd be happy with the group we have right now.
All-Star Weekend is right around the corner. It's now a marquee event internationally as well as it is here in the States.
Yeah, Kev, why not, right? It showcases the very best of the best in every aspect of the game. Basketball has become such a global sport. Its growth worldwide is nothing short of remarkable. And boy, what an event to be around. The All-Star Weekend, such a special time.
And he can't get the first one. Charlotte making a switch here. He hits the second from the line. Hornets trail by 3. Now, here's Rozier. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And Augustine kicks to Aminu. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Aminu's got his first points of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Rozier, the pass to Monk. Williams dishes to Monk. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
Orlando making some changes. Ken Burge is checked in for Bamba. Isaac comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Augustine. Here's Washington. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Just 5 to shoot. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Zeller.
He's really made that a focus of his game these past few years, and it's paid big-time dividends for him. He's become a much better rebounder, and it's increased his value as a player by leaps and bounds.
Here's Washington. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Now, here's Fournier. 3-point lead. Over Rozier. Misses off the left iron. Now the Hornets shooting about 42% so far. Monk kicks to Rozier. And no good. And Orlando the other way now. To the middle. Here's Isaac. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Isaac's got the lead up to 5 now for the Magic. So Rozier will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. And the call will be against Fournier.
Evan Fournier.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Fultz, he's checked in for the Magic.
Fultz.
Here's Washington. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Monk. Clock at 6. Outside Williams. From deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Fournier with the ball. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Hornets trail by 7. Pass to Williams. Now, here's Rozier. He's covered by Isaac. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And with the 6'8" arm span, Terry Rozier Doris plays a lot bigger than his 6'1" height.
Kevin, there is no doubt this is one of the outstanding rebounders from the guard position. He is an excellent defensive player. Scary Terry can hurt you on both ends of the floor.
Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for the Magic.
One shot.
That's good from Rozier. We hear this a lot, Doris. The great offense always beats great defense. Think that's true?
I do, Kevin. I think obviously a defender is usually in reactionary mode. It's the rare defender who is dictating to the offensive player what they want to happen. So imagine trying to impact LeBron James as he's playing in the open floor with a head of steam. Like, good luck with that.
Yeah. Here's Monk following the basket by Evan Fournier. Shot clock at 6. And it's Washington missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Fultz, no good. Hornets trail by 6. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And how about Mark there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
The pass to Fournier. Bridges with the board. The Hornets have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Over to the wing. Monk's shot's good.
You know, I really like this. Instead of putting his head down, Terry Rozier keeping his eyes up and finding his open teammate.
Now here's Fultz. Rozier defending. And here's Fultz. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Here's Rozier after the Magic pick up 2. The shot, no good. Gordon with the defensive effort. Here's Fournier from down in the low post. It goes. Now it's a 6-point Magic lead.
Terrific concentration. You've got to be frustrated trying to contend with Evan Fournier. This guy's skilled.
Now Rozier. 9 points in the game so far. Broke loose. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Isaac with the ball.
This is a very confident young guy. Jonathan Isaac feels like he belongs in the NBA. Welcomes the contact in that instance.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Zeller comes in for Williams. And it's Batum in for Monk. Ross is checked in for Orlando. That's good from Isaac. Of course, it seems like Adam Silver, the NBA commissioner, is one of the most well-liked commissioners in all of sports worldwide. Why do you think that's so?
Well, I think he was amongst the most important members of the staff of his predecessor, David Stern, who obviously oversaw the greatest growth in NBA history. The NBA became a global game. But Adam Silver didn't skip a beat. He is a great listener, a great communicator, and I've said this about the NBA for a very long time. It is a league that is in constant self-evaluation process. It is always looking for ways to improve the league, whether that means organizationally or with the play between the lines, and that's all you can ask for, Kevin.
Now, here's Rozier. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Here's Zeller, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And he's got his first chance at the line
Going
here.
to the line.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
And the Hornets making a change here. Graham's checked in, and a change for the Magic. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Kem Birch.
One shot.
Magic leading by 4. Fultz the pass to Isaac. Ross against Batum. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Just put the pass in his vicinity, and Aaron Gordon will take care of the rest.
Outside Batum. He feeds it to Zeller. Over Bamba. Bamba with the block. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Graham. Guarded by Fultz. And it's Graham missing. Magic shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Fultz looking around.
2 minutes remaining in the period.
He kicks it to Gordon. Pass to Bamba. Ross for 3. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. 1:37 left to play here in the half. The dish to Batum. Back to Zeller. Batum trying to break loose. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Ross passes to Bamba. That's tipped. And the whistle stops gameplay. It's not a clean block shot. Instead, a shooting foul. And we'll see free throws coming up right here.
So the term unicorn has arisen for shot blockers who can also space the floor. Mo Bamba on that list, guys.
And that one falls for Bamba. And coming in, Mo Bamba comparing his game to that of Joel Embiid's. Doris, you see that?
Well, I've heard others mention Rudy Gobert with a three-point shot, and that might be a closer comparison. We're going to have to watch and see what Mo Bamba hangs his hat on both the offensive and defensive end. Comparison's a bit early at this point.
Well, you talk about physical gifts for the game. Mo Bamba, a 7-footer with the longest wingspan, 7'9.5", and that gives him a huge sphere of influence.
Yep, it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Washington. Carter Williams kicks to Ross. Tries from 16. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Outside Batum. And it's blocked. And now Orlando Orlando on the break. Ross leading the charge. Basket counts.
2 points.
Ross has got 8 points.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Here's Graham, and it's blocked by Gordon. They retain possession. Good on that shot, and with that, the Magic lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Washington. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
You love seeing Aaron Gordon in the pick and roll. This guy is adept at setting screens and then getting into open space.
And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Aaron Gordon, Aaron, you guys came out and played extremely well. What was the mindset in the first half?
We just tried to come out here, really stick to our principles, pick up the pace, and really be aggressive, and it turned out in a high-scoring half.
Just the way you want to play. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. They really touched on the right formula in the second quarter as they were able to pull out to a 6-point lead before the halftime break. What did you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Magic?
Well, I thought their turning point was when the bench came in. Those guys really hustled and they gave the team some energy, and then they started to score baskets. That was a bonus.
And Big Fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
Well, those second chance points are huge, and they only came because of their effort. Their work on the offensive glass is what's keeping them in the game. They definitely should try to continue to stay tough on the glass. It's been key so far.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Washington and Zeller are in the middle. Then there's Terry Rozier. Then it's Bridges. And it's Graham in at the 2. So that's the Hornets 5. Here's Graham. Shoots over Fournier. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Graham. Here's Fultz. Outside Fournier. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Evan Fournier.
Fultz has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, the body of Evan Fournier comes into play in these difficult finishes. That's really nice.
Graham with the ball. Started by Fournier. Here's Rozier. And it's denied. Outside Fournier. Here's Birch. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Now, here's Rozier. He's got 9. Gordon with the defensive effort.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Yeah, good luck trying to slow Fultz down. I mean, even when you knock him around while he's driving, he stays with it.
Now, here's Rozier, guarded by Fultz. Rozier with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets it to go.
Rozier with the shot.
Rozier's got 11.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. Exactly. That's a nice move inside.
Now here's Fournier. Graham defending. Pass to Gordon. Back to Fournier. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. Rozier misses from close range.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Isaac passes to Fournier. Back to Isaac. Outside Fournier. Lets the three fly. Bangs home the trifecta. Fournier's got the lead up to 9 now for the Magic.
Evan Fournier has proven over and over, you better get a hand up and contest from 3 or he will make you pay.
Graham surveying the floor. Passes it to Washington. Floats one. It's tipped, and they're able to recover. A nice shot by Zeller. Magic leading by 7.
Hornets foul.
Orlando making some changes. Owundu's checked in, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Hornets on defense now. Gordon inside. The pass to Birch. Nice D from Williams. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And here is Bridges. 6 points for him. Now Monk. Clock at 6. Pass to Bridges. The putback. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Birch has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Fournier goes in. He gets that one. Evan Fournier's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, not to be dissuaded by the traffic. He takes it right through the contact. Evan Fournier doing work.
Pass to Monk. From deep. It's hauled in by Gordon. Orlando leading by 9. Here's Augustine. Sinks that one from the post. Augustine's got 7.
Well, he might just be 6 feet tall, but there is incredible strength packed in that body. You can tell he enjoys the contact.
Rozier kicks to Williams. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Magic. Passes it to Owundu. Over Rozier. And it's Owundu missing. Hornets trail by 9. And one of those little spark plug guys, Terry Rozier, plays the game with Greg, I think, a chip on his shoulder.
I mean, the story goes, as a kid, when his temper flared, his mother would have to sit on him until he cooled down. He's learned to channel that fire and emotion into his game.
Now, here's Rozier. He's got 11.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Augustine against Williams. Now the pass to Gordon. That shot, no good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Rozier against Fournier. Williams, that's for 2. Orlando grabs the miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Now here is Augustine. He has 7. Count that one.
2 points.
Gordon's got the lead up to 11 now for the Magic.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now, here's Monk, guarded
foul.
close, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
There's a quiet confidence
Going to
that
the
Monk
line.
seems to play with. You can see he just feels like nobody can guard it. Kid just plays with an edge.
The first free throw is good. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
I remember it very well.
Incredible.
They grabbed their own miss. He gets it in there.
2 points.
And the Magic lead by 11.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Rozier. They get the rebound.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game. Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Here's Carter Williams. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Augustine. Batum grabs the miss.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
Washington. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first.
That's on El Farouk Aminu.
Clearly a foul.
The Hornets shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
PJ Washington. Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Washington. So he gets them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Magic leading by 9. Now here's Carter Williams. A minute 50 left in the third. Ross, that's good.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now, here's Rozier. 11 points in the game. Pass to Washington. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Michael Carter Williams.
Here's a look at the schedule for the Magic. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Boston Celtics. And then on Thursday, they're off to New York to face the Knicks.
And for that game against the Hawks, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
First free throw is good. That one misses. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for Orlando. A floater. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Zeller's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after Batum. It's blocked. But he recovers it. Passes it to Graham. To the paint. Stolen by Bamba. Augustine up top. Graham defending. Augustine dishes to Aminu. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At the line, Al-Farouq Aminu taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Aminu. Orlando making some changes. Isaac comes in for Bamba. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. Two free throws for Aminu. Here's Batum. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And the pass to Washington. Now here's Batum. He's covered by Isaac. The shot's good from Monk.
How about the quickness of that release by Monk? An experienced catch-and-shoot player who feels comfortable firing from deep.
Now here's Fultz. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Outside, Batum. Monk, the pass to Zeller. Over Fultz. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we've reached the end of the third. Orlando out in front, up by 9. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that, Greg, putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. They've got Al-Farouq Aminu. Michael Carter-Williams is out there with Fultz. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Ross in at the 3. Magic leading by 9. Here's Carter-Williams. Zeller grabs the board. And for the Hornets, their shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Batum passes to Graham. Now Zeller. He's guarded by Ross. And Zeller kicks to Monk. Got a piece of it. And oh, here we go with Ross. Nobody back.
Oh, Terrence Ross.
Yeah, Kevin, he's one of maybe 2 guys in the league who can finish on that kind of jam. Ross has so many dunks at his disposal.
And the Hornets call time here.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. I was able to catch the message James Borrego gave to his team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now. We're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Here's Graham. Zeller with it. Back to Monk. It's up a three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
That's his first personal foul.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
At the line for your Bobcats, shooting three, MyLeague Monk.
And he hits the first of three. The Magic making a switch here. Birch is checked in. Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. Here are the Magic now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Now here's Fultz. D right on him. It's deflected. Aminu with the bucket. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Graham, guarded by Fultz. And here is Monk. Kicks to Zeller. Shot clock at 6. Over in the corner, Batum. Here's the three. It's hauled in by the Magic. Aminu's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Isaac. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
When Jonathan Isaac gets cooking like this, it shows what the future could be. He has the skill set to be devastating.
The 6th pick back in 2017, 6'10" Jonathan Isaac out of Florida State. Greg, what have you seen from him?
Came in somewhat raw. Potential as a rangy defender. Offensively, though, still a ways to go.
Bridges, he's checked in for Malik Monk.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Thus far in his young career, Jonathan Isaac's strength, I think, dwarfs his defense.
That has everything to do, Kevin, with his blend of length and mobility. This guy can be extremely disruptive on that end of the floor, and Jonathan Isaac will grow offensively as well.
For three, Bridges. Here's Zeller. Kept alive. And it's Fultz with the ball for Orlando. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Graham dishes to Zeller. He kicks to Bridges. Tipped away and out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Terry Rozier's checked in for Charlotte. Magic leading by 13. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Fournier finds Aminu. Over Washington. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
All the officials are all over that.
First personal foul. Shooting for Orlando, Al-Farouq Aminu at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Two free throws for Aminu. Now Graham. They're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
I think it's be a mistake to let the shot clock get under 10 seconds from here on out.
Down low. Here's Zeller. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Zeller.
That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 17 rebounds. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Charlotte ball.
Another turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
Hornets trail by 13. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And the basket by Rozier.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Here's Fournier. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Hornets the turnover total in the first half, only 1, but a totally different story here in the second.
Graham with the ball. Pass to Rozier. Shot clock at 5. It's offline from half court.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good. Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
Dishes it to Zeller. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Magic leading by 11. Now here's Fultz. Pass to Birch. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got his 5th assist in this one.
Worked that one inside nicely.
Here's Graham. Guarded by Fultz. It's stolen by Fultz. The shot from the low post is good. And the Magic lead by 15.
Well, make no mistake, Markelle Fultz, because of his athletic burst, can score on the interior. That's nicely done.
Here's Rozier. Yes, that goes in. Rozier's got 4 points this quarter. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Entertainment, the Hornets dance team, make some noise!
check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan Player of the Game.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Well, he needed a game like this badly. He's been struggling for a while now, but tonight he broke out of that slump in style. Now, here's Fournier. That's tipped. Out to the right wing. Makes it off the glass.
2 points.
Wow, how about the focus from the big man? Jonathan Isaac, comfortable in the paint.
Enzo Graham will bring it up for Charlotte. Down by 15. Pass to Rozier. And Zeller kicks to Rozier. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. The Magic have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Now here's Fultz. Rozier defending. Aminu misses. Charlotte's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's the pass to Rozier. Feeds it to Zeller. Pass to Washington. 6 to shoot. Graham kicks to Rozier. Over Fultz. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Zeller.
Orlando ball.
And the Hornets making a change here. Monk's checked in.
Returning. MyLeague. Monk.
Magic leading by 13. Up top, Fultz. Rozier defending. And here's Aminu. Out to the wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Fultz. It's deflected. Fast break now for Charlotte. Bridges leading the charge.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Fournier passes to Aminu. Now here's Fultz. He's tightly guarded. Back to Isaac. Launches it. Hornets with the rebound. Washington's got rebound number 13 with that last one.
2 minutes remaining in the period.
Rozier the pass to Washington. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Monk, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
Charlotte ball.
There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Takes the three.
Well, I'd like to see Evan Fournier focusing on the defensive end. He's got the potential to get better there.
Now here's Fultz. Rozier defending. Outside Fournier. Rozier with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got rebound number 5 here tonight. 1:07 left here in the fourth quarter. Ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Orlando.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And it's Washington missing.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop them, and that's never an easy task.
Fultz kicks to Isaac. Back to Fultz. For three, Fournier. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Guys, a comeback probably not in the cards at this point.
Yeah, I think you can put a fork in it.
Bridges passes to Washington. Back to Bridges. Over Aminu. Bridges misses. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.